Chef Deuki Hong, thank you for being here today.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah, good to see you. So what's on the menu for today?
Spicy chicken stew. It's called Dak Dori Tang in Korean.
Okay.
Today we're gonna slightly chef it up, but it's still gonna be pretty simple and delicious.
You got to keep it simple for me.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's the first step?
We're gonna start with boning out this chicken. What I wanted to do with this dish was use the whole bird, using the bones, using the skin. We use all of it.
Great.
So this technique of boning out the whole bird is a jackpot pen technique that I learned when I was like watching PBS when I was like 13.
Yeah, you were watching a different PBS than me.
Yeah, no cartoons on Saturdays. It was a jackpot pen.
Awesome.
So,
Wow.
this is a great way to kind of keep the presentation of the whole bird.
Yeah.
I learned this and I was just like, oh, let's do it to the only chicken dish I know how.
So you took a technique that you saw that you were impressed by and you applied it to a traditional
Korean
dish
yeah.
that you had growing up. That's so cool.
I'm just gonna finish up on this. On that bowl right here, we have kind of the marinade, super simple. I would say, what, 6 ingredients? Korean chili paste. It's pretty much Korean chili peppers. We dry it out with soybean. Yeah, you can try that. It's got a little bit of stuff. You scared? What? Don't be scared.
Oh shit, it's hot.
I promise you the final dish is not as spicy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a kick to it.
It's like stuck in my teeth, which is the most torturous thing.
Soy sauce is not as spicy.
Yeah, I may start drinking it.
Some Korean chili pepper powder. You could add all of that.
Yeah?
Some of that. Don't be shy with it. I promise you the final dish is not as spicy.
Okay.
Garlic,
All
that.
right.
A little bit of sugar to balance out all that
This
heat.
is sugar, not salt?
Yep.
Okay, good.
And a little bit of black pepper.
Yeah, sure. Some
more back
pepper.
up the spice.
And now I'm just gonna mix it up, yeah?
Yep, that's it.
Looks great.
I'm gonna roast these bones, and then this is gonna be the base for kind of my stock.
Okay.
I use the wings, the bones, the leg bones, salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah.
Just go at it. I cut up some sweet potatoes. You can use any kind of potatoes. I like sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna put some of this marinade that you made. Add the water. This is just gonna be your stew base. It's gonna reduce a little bit, and then the potatoes are gonna be cooked. So once the potatoes are nice and soft, it's ready to go.
Great.
While that's reducing, we can kind of go on our chicken. We have this beautiful boned out bird, and this is honestly my favorite way of cooking a chicken, except frying it. Fried chicken is the jam.
Yeah, fried chicken's pretty good too.
I'm just gonna pepper it on one side.
Don't worry, I'm sure there's plenty of spice in the rest of the dish.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
yeah.
all right. Nobody's gonna miss the pepper if we don't do the other side.
And emphasizing that really crisp skin, I'm gonna put some flour on there to dry it out.
Sure.
We want this pan smoking hot, like literally smoking hot.
You've done it.
Make sure all sides of the skins are pressed on the pan.
And so we're just giving it a nice hard sear to get that
Nice
skin
hard sear.
really crispy. And
Yep. I need to press it with something, so I'm gonna use a heavy pot. If you have a brick itself, wrap it up in foil and you can use it.
So that's why they call it brick chicken, because you traditionally would use a brick.
Exactly. You're pressing it, so it's very nice and compressed when it comes out. Beautiful presentation. But exactly, you want all sides of the skin to be hitting every angle, every part of the pan.
Sure.
So that's gonna go for about 10, 12 minutes. I go pretty high heat and then I check it. It'll take maybe about two more minutes to get that temperature back up. So after about 2 minutes on that side, then you can kind of be careful, lower the heat, medium maybe.
Okay, so since we got a minute, I'm gonna open the wine that I chose. When it comes to any sort of spicy Asian foods, sommeliers tend to focus on wines with a little bit of sweetness to them. It's very common whenever I go with friends and we go to like Thai restaurants or Korean restaurants and we want to drink wine. Often there's not a wine list, so we'll bring our own wine. And we usually bring German Riesling. And I was gonna do a German Riesling like this, but that seems like a cop-out. I wanted to try and do something a little
That's what
more
I was
experimental.
expecting.
So I actually brought a bottle of Sauternes. Sauternes is an area in the Bordeaux region in France. It's an area that's known for their sweet wines, but they're very rich, complex wines. They're wines that grow under very special circumstances and produce very special wines. Doisy-Védrines is the name of this producer. It's one of the oldest chateaux in Sauternes. Semillon is the dominant grape varietal you find here. It's a thing that people normally have with foie gras or have like after dinner with dessert. I like to challenge people to consider it as an option to have with really spicy, rich foods as well. So we're gonna test my theory. It's got like beautiful like golden color.
Yeah.
For me, like one of the aromatics I give this is kind of almost like a fungus, almost like a mushroom kind of smell to it. Really earthy, almost like truffles. And that's, for me, always really a great pairing with Sauternes is truffles.
I like this a lot.
And for sure it's like sweet on the attack, but in the end, has acidity and it's like really well balanced. But you're gonna see the sweetness is gonna be tamed by the spiciness for sure. That looks great.
For me, I'm just dripping off a little bit of the fat. We're gonna save this and we're gonna cook off some mushrooms.
Perfect.
So I'm just getting a hard sear on it. I want golden brown to the max. Like even a little bit of char, I'm okay with. It's a stew at the end of the day.
So you're flipping it now, just give it a little sear on the other side. Most of it's cooked through at this point, right?
Yeah, and you're just letting the residual heat kind of finish the cooking. These are king oyster mushrooms. They're like really meaty. I'm just gonna use this chicken fat. It takes a lot of salt, a lot of oil. The last thing, scallions.
Okay.
Just as a garnish. So right here we have onions, carrots, and the mushrooms that we cooked off.
Great.
And that reduced stew that we talked about.
Yeah, great.
So the potatoes are cooked.
Yeah,
right?
looks amazing.
So the chicken, right when it comes out, I just let it rest for 3-4 minutes.
Okay, looks beautiful. Still juicy and
yeah, you gotta get
skin looks so crispy.
I mean, it's just good like this too. I mean,
yeah.
To be honest, there's no real wrong way to plate it.
I'm sure there's a wrong way to plate it.
There may be, but I won't judge you.
You should have just turned me loose on it and I would have done it.
And then for me, I like to put the stew on right away. This dish is great because it goes to the table steaming hot.
Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I used to work at Chili's, and we bring the fajitas out just like this.
That's where I got the.
That's where you got the idea?
I'm gonna finish it with some carrots. Definitely some onions.
Beautiful.
Definitely some of these awesome mushrooms. A lot of scallions because it's a pretty heavy dish. You really want fresh scallions to kind of cut a lot of that.
Okay,
That's
beautiful.
Spicy chicken stew.
Great. All right, so now it's time to test my pairing and see how I did.
Let's do it.
All right.
Just fork nonsense.
Yeah? All right. Just go at it. I like that, actually. Wow, it's great. Really great. The flavor of the chicken, you would think would get lost in how much is going on here, but it doesn't. It's great. The sweet potatoes, too, are like just perfect texture.
Not spicy, right?
No, you're right. I mean, it's a little spicy.
And the wine is...
Yeah, so what do you think about my pairing?
It like kind of matches the Asian palate very well. You know, it's a little bit sweeter. It's on the sweeter end. It is pretty rich.
Yeah.
And it works well. Like one or the other doesn't get lost.
Again, with a dish this assertively flavored, you need to have a wine that's assertive. And I think there are many ways to do that. You can either do something that's full-bodied and red and spicy, but I think something like that would overpower this dish.
Yes.
So a white wine is really a better idea. I feel like the weight of the dish and the weight of the wine are right there, and the spice is completely balanced out by the sweetness.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. It's definitely not what you would think is a traditional pairing. At the restaurant, people probably tend to drink beer or with this dish.
A soju, like, you know, like our choice is very limited in the Asian kind of cooking.
Well, I like the challenge, and I'm happy to keep experimenting.
Awesome,
so
awesome.
As long as you're happy to keep cooking, I'll
Absolutely.
keep opening bottles of wine.
Cheers, thank you so much.
Chef. Thanks.
If you like this video,
And you want to see more just like it,
click the subscribe button.